You're hey. Hey, let me share my screen with y'all if y'all can see this. Look, I'm gonna show you. Look, you're already signed in on another device or browser. How? I told you I had these people, told you I had these people. So look, but let me stop it and see and let you show what happened. When I tried to go live, Shay's to put in a because I'm telling the truth. The truth hurts. I told you y'all wasn't gonna like it. How are you gonna strike me for this is my life? Wise learned leaders. This everything that I'm saying right here. This is my life. So everything that I'm saying is my own stuff. It's a review. But people think they smarter, and she went only for wise, learned leaders. But she forgot about MGR. So when I try to go for MGR, yo, it wouldn't let me go for MGR. It won't let me go for MGR for the past. Watch this when I try to drop the link. I told you that girl is guilty because nobody would ever fight this hard unless they was guilty. Now I'm gonna go and show you. Look, they they took down no weapons formed against me shall prosper, which is biblical. That's biblical. So what does that tell you about what I told you about this woman? Who put in, first of all, when we're playing right here, this is not her content. This content belongs to my moderator. My moderator made this. But I told you you wouldn't like the live. So now she went in and put in a copyright strike. Let me show you the copyright strike. I'm gonna show you how these jokers look. They think that everybody is dumb. They don't want nobody to tell the truth about them, but they want to say anything they can about anybody else. But look what I put out first. She just didn't know. She should have paid. More close attention to my posts first. I put out this post first and made a live on wise learned leaders. But I said, when I put out this, when I put out what I put out, other people was going to have to react a certain way. You understand? So I put on the glasses, the dark glasses. I don't know nothing about the Carters. So I heard Rainwater mention something about Rock Nation, and he was telling somebody to go over to Rock Nation. Yo, bro, mind your fucking business, bro. Y'all talk too motherfucking much on here. If I say people talking and I'm playing the music, people talking, and they get booked, or I'm playing it in the background, yeah, people talking. So if people talking, I said my peoples want their privacy. They want their privacy. Everybody wants their privacy. They is they part of the military sector? They part of the government? I want you to look. See, I understand numbers. So my shit say 1.1K. I told you I've been counting. I've been doing the analytics. So I see a 23. It makes me think of something else. Look at what wise learned leaders was putting out. And look right there. And then look right here. You can't get past this. I'm playing my own content. Involved in this. And there was some people in Montgomery County. It was going to start because I know people in Philadelphia. Trapping and Captain says, did you rename this channel or some? I'm playing myself. Look though what the extension is right here. So how could the content ID be a copyright strike when I'm playing my own content and review of my channel? Right here, I'm showing who we are. And what date we started? July 28th, 2022. But because I know that they were sent, look what they try to do. So when I shout out Philly and New York and LA, I must have seen it in my analytics. Who was watching and who was watching the most? So if I put up 3 strong, I'm saying that from '03, Justice from '03, 3 Armstrong, like yo. So now, earlier today, I told you I didn't even know Shades 2 had went and was still talking. I told it, yo, some women just don't know how to shut the hell up because they don't have the money, but there is a clear investigation going on. So now YouTube is telling me it's going to take 6 hours for them to make sure that it is me. I gave them my real name. See, I'm not Ratchet TV where he put Ratchet TV. I showed y'all how I beat Ratchet TV, how y'all can beat Ratchet TV because Ratchet TV is not a name. You have to put your actual name in there. So now look at my thing because I shout out Louisiana to everybody in Louisiana for Katrina. Oh, I forgot Clarissa Shields in Detroit, but I've been shouted out Clarissa Shields in Detroit for when she whooped that girl ass. I did that at the beginning. And I shouted out Louisiana because I put something down about the AG. She was going at the Boosie. But somebody kept putting into the chat, putting in there and wanting me to answer to, yo, whether Boosie had something to do with it. And I refused to answer. And I said, I don't see it. So I put the glasses. I don't see it. You got some receipts? I don't see it. And plus, Kogati tried to what? Kogati came out and said that Boosie was the only one giving money to his mom. So that means everybody in the Mo 3 sector gotcha. And Chase 2 was lying, and so was everybody in there. Y'all was never really trying to bring out the truth. So I show like, yo, well, let Ratchet tell everything. I told you that AI shit was some bullshit. It's a John up there in New York. But I'm shouting out New York. I don't know nothing. These the glasses could stand for, you know, I can't see, I'm blind. Yeah, I'm minding my business like Ray Charles. Somebody got off a plane one time and they hooked Ray Charles up. His name was, he played, his name Jamie Foxx, but he played Ray Charles. When I show college kid, she gives money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger. Way out of town. Oh, she gonna leave. Boom, 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 boom. She gives money. Now, I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke nigga. Yeah, some people see and want to try to hear too much. They don't know how to read between the lines. I have a right. Wise learned leader is an association of individuals. Somebody don't know what religion is. So if I associate with some individuals of like minds, they Christians, they have certain goals and values. So if you don't have certain goals and values, how you striking my channel? I told you. I just put the counter notification and I told you. I drew you right in. You keep falling for the bait. I'm going to make you come to court. I'm going to make you come to court. Just like I made Ratchet TV back down and he won't never say nothing because he know. He don't say shit on his channel. He said on other people's channel. She allowed her channel to be used as a conduit for other people. And then she was stated like she a preacher or something because I blocked her from, I put up Ratchet TV with We Are the Receipts. When it was time to peel that away, I never turned from wise learned leaders. I don't call cops. I don't do nothing. I only, now it shows, this shows what I've been telling everybody all of this time. I don't call the cops. I just put in counter notifications and I shut motherfuckers up. If I shut Ratchet TV up, that he got to run on everybody else. How much trouble you think you in? How wise you think you are? As soon as I showed them the police report, the same thing that I did with Ratchet TV, all I did was show them that the police report. It's my, how are you going to have a content ID unless you're saying you own my channel? And if you own my channel without my knowledge, this protects me. The logo doesn't, but wise learned leaders, that's in my name and my family's name. So imagine you trying to have to explain to the court while just you can go live for the night and try to defend yourself because you court, bitch. I keep telling you, stop playing with me. You could try to go get at wise learned leaders or anything. When it comes down to wise learned leaders, you're not wise. Let me show you. Let me share the screen. Hey, you see this right here? She's live. Or she was look, at 4:15 a.m. So that would be when? 33. Look, she stopped everything and then pushed Medicaid fraud. No, but you caught Medicaid and welfare fraud. They taking money and look, she was trying to take that sum from needy people. Bitch, I ain't needy. How you know what my medical conditions are? Because you, yeah, got you. I told you. Spider-Man, I kept playing the joint. Spider-Man, don't get caught in the web. I'm the Green Goblin. I don't know how many family members support. A trustee is only a person that is over a trust. He does not get paid. If I was getting locked up, you're mad now because I know somebody in the IRS. That's my y'all killed Christian Williams. I showed it. I carried his casket to the car. But we didn't post that all on the internet and everything. Nobody posted that. I was one of his pallbearers. But he mysteriously died in Cheltenham Township, where this woman filed a false suicide and said that I told her that she was my fiance. No, I never told you that. You're a liar. And this is the only time that I would ever break the rule. I I kept telling y'all, I don't have nothing to do with Mo 3. And I don't know what the hell she talking about. But you gonna have to have a doctor and everybody come and say that I'm committing Medicaid fraud. Look, she changed it to Medicaid. Before, when I showed the text message, she said Medicare and Medicaid. She didn't even know which one to pick. She didn't even know the difference. So you need who's stealing from who? I said, don't let the glasses fool you. Anybody knows, even my doctors knows that my feet are messed up. So when I say, bro, just rapping, I'm just capping. Yeah, you seen me go down that long john. Let me show you. Let me make sure that I show her so she'll know. You see this eagle right here? Let me take that down. This is when people don't care about anybody else but themselves. Let me see if I'll be able to bring it up because I don't know if it went on all channels. Shorts. Um, damn, posted on the other page. It only posted on our other page. But look, all of the shit that I show Cole Gotti is a Godspeed. I'm protecting him. I show, look,
paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about. I'm the only one with the guts. And I sign it, nigga, because I ain't need the money. All money ain't good money. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that, nigga. You know who to play with,
nigga. All money ain't good money. So our company didn't take that PPP loan. That's something. She mad because she might have took it. I don't know. Somebody might have took it somewhere. Somebody that she playing with or messing with, they took it.
No, cuz you can't do that.
You can't do that?
No, cuz you can't do that. Like you gotta be a boy or a girl.
Okay. Well, I mean, but you've worn dresses before.
Who?
You. You did a video in a mini skirt. Choppers in a pink skirt, I think is the name of the song.
See, what y'all don't understand, you know what I'm saying? Outside of this thugging life, I actually went to school for 3D editing, and I actually edited the dress on me, in a
that was a real dress. Looked pretty real. I think your dad actually even asked me whether that really was even the dress.
No, cuz you can't do that.
You can't do that?
No, cuz you can't do that. Like you gotta be a boy or a girl.
Okay. Well, I mean, but you've worn dresses before.
Who?
You. You did a video in a mini skirt. Choppers in a pink skirt, I think is the name of the song.
See, what y'all don't understand, you know what I'm saying? Outside of this thugging life, I actually went to school for 3D editing, and I actually edited the dress on me, in a
that was a real dress. Looked pretty real. I think your dad actually even asked me whether that really was even the dress.
No, cuz you can't do that.
You can't do.
Yo, I just went into my Instagram and it said Ashley Marie is live. When I push it, it say live is ended. Yo, I just went into my Instagram.
Give me off camera. You gonna shoot me? Give me off camera. It's my phone. You can't tell me do shit. Get out of my house. Tell me do shit. You gonna shoot me? What the fuck? You gonna shoot me? Nigga, you really? You everybody who watching. This nigga smoke churn. Smoke churn. Man, half of the people that's on my shit don't even know what that shit is, man. Half of the people on my shit don't even know what that is. Get out! Bitch, you ain't gonna do shit. That's the point. That's why I'm on here, because you ain't gonna do shit. You're not gonna pull it. You're not bitch enough to do it. You're scary. My nigga, you ain't no gangster, my nigga. I bet y'all slap the piss out you. Ah, fuck! This girl just shot me! This girl just shot me! Fuck!
The one time when it's gone.
Out, bro. Shoot me? Get me off camera. You gonna shoot me?
See what I'm talking about? Yeah. You see why I kept going? We are the receipts. Podcast. the receipts and the smoke. But you kept saying the numbers go down. It don't take that many numbers to get the truth out. So she went for Wise Learn Leaders, which is a company. So now that you put in a counter notification and I put my name down, it exposes everybody else that put them copyright notices in. And y'all put them notices in and y'all use the name of your channel, like Ratchet TV. And all she kept saying was Shay's Tooth. Wasn't she denying on here that she was Shay's Tooth? I mean, that she was that lady Sharon Brown. That means that you stole that lady identity, or that lady stole your identity, or you worked less. Like I said, I broke it down the way I see it. And you don't see me any other way. At the end of the day, you want to make the decision for everybody, then that means that you was in charge the whole time, because nobody else is fucking putting in those copyright strikes but Sharon Brown. That's what it says. That's what it better say. So if it's Sharon Brown, then you're Sharon Brown. And I was telling the truth. And then there's no more lies to say. And you're waiting right now. And I kept playing with y'all. Y'all was trying to play with me. I showed Q saying, hold up, sis. Hold up, sis. We going to do this. Yeah, an actual murder. And y'all trying to murder. But I shout out Detroit for a reason. Before, I got a phone call and they just hung up. See, only one person knows my daughter's favorite fruit. See, we got code words. And some people swear bonds to each other because they wanted to get to the bottom of this. And I heard a lot of people feeling it because I just kept covering it. But I said, yo, at the end of the day, I just bought the number like, I just bought the John like 50 cents. Yeah, y'all all was singing in concert. I only had how many people in the chat? Y'all was singing in concert like a conspiracy. You only got this many people in your chats, but then that means you're looking. Or you're telling on somebody that you sent over here. And so when I showed it, yo, Lexi Garcia, yeah. I don't think Google is too. I told y'all wasn't gonna like it. So Lexi Garcia, yeah, you see, she don't say nothing anymore about the king. What y'all missed was somebody was in the chat, and I didn't say anything. I just noticed it upon further review. Somebody said, y'all get ready for me. I don't know who they are, to be the king and take over, because whoever that was giving me game. whoever that was, they knew that they was family. So I can't go against them. And they got something to gain. Because they know when I say people don't file bankruptcy because they're broke, they're trying to protect something. So I started to show it yesterday. I was looking at it. I started to show. I was like, no, I ain't gonna show this. The show. I just told you how many acres we have in Georgia. I didn't say it. I didn't say, I said about. So you're trying to estimate or guesstimate something that you don't know. You don't have a receipt for it or anything. And as you bust in my computer, or you know that our family is on the list. And this is called a certain list. It's in the archives, right down in Washington, D.C. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You could drive for Uber. That's good. You could drive for that. You could stop working. You trying to retire? Here's your retirement pay. But it has to be replenished. You can't get it. You can't maintain a trust unless it's being replenished, and you can't be somebody that don't care about older people. And sometimes you're younger. I just didn't want to fill out on papers. I can't fill out on papers for the military because it's too many papers. Only it was something simple to fill out for the joint. That's why she's saying Medicaid fraud. But like I said, this woman has to be one of America's dumbest women. When you think that I could commit Medicaid fraud when a doctor has to sign off, not somebody that's not a doctor. You investigating my doctor? You say how long I would stay up online? That means that you know the medication. My doctor knows the medication. He's not going to put himself out there. He knows the medication that he signed for me and what I'm supposed to take, how long I'm supposed to take it. But for someone to try to say that I'm a racist, my doctor is white. He's a white man. John, he's a white man. Only ones I trusted to tell everything, to spill my guts to. And that is confidential. So if anybody leaked anything, it's going to be a nigga. It's going to be one of you black motherfuckers. You going to leak that shit. And I put out who leaked it. You heard her call me a fake Christian because I follow the tenets of SDA, but I don't even call myself a Christian because I said I'm not going to sit on, if I'm going to hell, I'm going to hell in a Bentley. Meaning, yeah, I'm going all the way to hell. I'm going all the way to hell. But if I'm gonna be in a church, I'm gonna be in a church. I ain't gonna be doing this. I ain't gonna be doing that. I don't like. I'm not on the fence. So my alter ego is fighting against both of them. They fighting against each other. I already been diagnosed with this shit because of my life's what I've been through with my life. I just showed you all of the pictures. I told you I wasn't gonna like it because at the end of the day, who did I show you was the last picture? A pastor holding a baby, and that was my dead sister. That this woman said something about, not knowing. And when I said he died in a purple suit, when he died, I didn't even go to his funeral. I just told my sister, send me a picture of it. Because he was hiding something. As a pastor, he was hiding something. But evidently somebody does not know what quit pro quo is. Let me look it up. Let me look it up so everybody understands. Favor or advantage granted or expected in return for something. Pardon was quid pro quo for their help in releasing hostages. Yeah, the presidents do that shit all the time. But if you go against the family, bye, bye. Yeah, you ain't a real brown. You need to go on the riverside. You ain't a real brown. Because real brown skinned people, yeah, they know who they are. She don't know who she is because she keep wearing that goddamn African dress and all of that stuff like that. She don't know who she is. I keep calling her Harriet Tubman. I shout out McKinney because I learned from McKinney. They was dropping down in his chats. McKinney came up here and spoke on this channel. I think about them. I pray for them every day. See, they up north of Dallas. So I hope Cleveland, Ohio don't. Yeah, if you ain't staying in Cleveland, you ain't hired in PA. First of all, the first capital of PA, the court in PA is the Third Circuit. The courts in Texas are the Fifth Circuit, 35 or 5-3. I'm 53. Most three got killed on 35. I didn't even show y'all the picture. Most people don't remember. On MGR, I showed you my cousin. He was a blood, but I wasn't a blood. But he was my blood. He was my actual blood. He's from the ATL. He died November 11th, 2022. His funeral was at the Berean Seventh-day Adventist Church in Atlanta. Someone came right into the chat and told me if I came to Atlanta, they was gonna kill me. And then someone else responded to him. A Newton responded to him and told me to come on down, which was the other side of my family. I just didn't go because, yeah, I was on probation. I couldn't come. I didn't get clearance in time enough, so I wasn't getting ready to go out there. Other cousin, I think he was Crip. He stayed in the ATL too. I grew up sometime in ATL. My mom sent me to the ATL from the other Delph because I was getting into trouble and Philly. I'm not asking why you sent me down. She was like, because I knew you stole that car. So this bitch ain't doing nothing but regurgitating what I say and then go and say fuck my mom and all of that because she protected me and everything and your mom didn't. You are fake and I'm just telling the truth. I'm spilling my guts. My mom wouldn't be mad because I'm spilling my guts. I'm showing that I'm human. I'm showing that you are demonic. That I'm trying to get somewhere. I'm trying to get further. And you just going to stay in the same place. W2. I show you my people, they go on there and they tell you about W2 and W9 or 1099s. What I didn't show you is when I beat that bank ass, all they could do was give up a 1099. Because we operate at a loss or the company operated at a loss. Somebody don't know what N percent and NREM means. So when I'm showing all of these clips and I'm showing you down in Dallas where they going in and shutting down these clubs and everything, and somebody puts NREM, they doing it right. But my businesses, whether they're making money or not, the lady I show you on there, She shows you y'all can have a lot. So y'all been hitting her DM. So I'm showing who's been hitting her DM. Yeah, somebody fucking jealous because, yeah, you got played. You try to explain a meeting that you and I had, talking about I had the phone covered up and all of that. What the fuck is you talking about? Now, I'm not playing your fucking content. I'm telling you what you said on your own show, and I'm showing y'all the papers, the dates where you fucked up at, and you was trying to fucking fuck the case up for justice from '03. And I haven't been going this hard for justice from '03, but I'm not getting ready to turn that shit over to no fucking dirty ass cops. I turn it over to somebody else I can trust. A veteran. Now, figure it the fuck out. The live earlier, that shit got cut off. Maybe the family thought, or somebody thought I was getting ready to say too much. No, I know. Just want to cut off and not say nothing because certain things I don't know. I wasn't there. So that's two people out on court in a net because I was asked, or it was suggested that they said they looked over my page and everything was in order. Somebody said that. So I don't know what certain people that linked up with certain people did. That's your fault. I don't know what Medicare fraud you're talking about. Stage two. I don't know who's telling you that. You thought I didn't know who people was in your chat. Emails, and you keep saying that you didn't know who emails was. You didn't know who Tony Bands was. You didn't know who none of those people were. You talking to them. You keep showing how much glamorous, and I keep saying, yo, the shiniest nail gets the hammer. So I'm not trying to be the shiniest nail. '52 fake out. You asked about the Bentley. Y'all seen the Maybach. Y'all seen the Mercedes. You seen my daughter driving in the BMW. So y'all try to crash these people up. I mean, crash into them. And so I'm showing you as I'm downgrading my daughter because I don't care about what I drive in because fuck what I care about that for. I have two daughters. I don't care what I drive in. I got two daughters. I want to make sure they're driving. And if they want to drive in. So we're going to see if you come to court. And we'll see if you got all that heart because you can't bring no gun to Philly from Cali. or Georgia. So what circuit you, it matters what circuit you in. Because the Ninth Circuit, yeah, they bang Bootsy in the Ninth Circuit. People think they be doing magic. That's it. Let the side show begin by Blue Magic. I'm telling you who my pop is. I showed y'all everything I could show you. I showed you, yeah, the original Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Or the original Blue Note. I know Country Wayne ain't gonna be too proud about you trying to put a strike in it. Me. That bring attention on all this shit right here. Cause I'm gonna get everything from Country Wayne, since you're reviewing him and reviewing me. I'm gonna get everything from Country Wayne. I'm gonna get everything from Anthony and all of that because I keep noticing these bullets on the games that I'm playing. Look, 13 minutes ago, I have a copy of that live that you say you were going to whatever Shay. Look, I have a copy of that live that you say you were going to what? ST Shay. Look how she looked. 13 minutes, 16 minutes, she laughing. No, don't laugh. You caught. What is that? It may take some time. Typically, this should not take more than a couple of days. Please be assured that the content has been removed. Yeah. Is this fake or is it real? Because how could I play it? All I'm going to do is play it again off of StreamYard. StreamYard, I pay for. And that's how I got Ratchet, and that's how I'm going to get you. And I'm going to make you come. So, I'm going to make you come to the Eastern District, just like I'm going to make Ratchet TV come to the Eastern District. All I'm doing is filtering out, yeah, who's lying and who's telling the truth. First, you said, that's not you. You say right here, privacy violation. They said exactly what point that you're claiming a privacy violation. The violation you're claiming is when I put up fast people search. Now I'm gonna show you how I beat Ratchet ass. And you, Ratchet, everybody in that chat that night when y'all was saying I had herpes and all of that. Y'all was all together. That's a conspiracy, dumbasses. I keep telling you, my doctor, I went right straight to my doctor to show everybody who the fuck y'all think y'all talking to, talking about I got fucking herpes. Yeah, you're spreading lies. So the defamation, I'm gonna bust your ass on that. You was playing, you, Q, all of that. It's funny. It was funny then. It ain't funny now. Now y'all got to run to YouTube for help. No, what happened to all of these? Oh, I'm going to the cops. They're going to do this. No, because the cops in trouble now because the cops got to put that pressure in because I put in fraud, waste, and abuse. So the only place you can run to is YouTube. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go replay you calling Cheltenham Township Police. But this time I'm going to play the whole video and let them hear the Cheltenham Township Police start talking back to you. Bitch, you can never beat me. And I keep calling you a bitch because you thought when I said a dog, you trying to say you the dog. No, you the bitch. A man, a real man, takes care of his home. You, as a woman, you happen to play that role. I seen a husband and a wife come together and show that they're together. They both was crying for the loss of their child. I can't stand fake fuckers who believe that they just so fucking perfect. You call them motherfuckers hood rats and all of that shit. And bitch, you from the fucking dirty ass hood in Cleveland. You in a dirty hood from wherever you go and you call them hood rat. What did I tell you? I said my sisters are from the hood. You calling them hood rats? My little sister that passed away, she was from the hood. You gonna call her a hood rat? And keep acting like you know how to talk. You can't even make a fucking full sentence, bitch. When somebody was coming over here and they was talking and they was saying what they was saying, I made them, I said something just to make sure they wasn't a robot. And they said, I did go to school. They spelled everything right. Unlike you don't. Yeah, don't try to pump fake me. What you a fucking, yeah, you kept acting like a nigga and then go right on live. You talking to yourself. You saying, oh, I might have incriminated myself. Yeah, you goddamn right you incriminated yourself. So your only place you can run to is YouTube. You can't run to the police. You already said that you filed so many police reports on me and they never came to me. My PO said, just be quiet. Could you please be quiet? Please, she asked me, please, until a certain date. And now I'm not under her jurisdiction anymore. I ain't under no federal jurisdiction. I say whatever the fuck I want to say. Now, the next time I play your voice, I'm going to play your voice saying, yo, he knows that law. I'm going to play your voice saying he knows the law. And you know I know the law. Because I beat shit down if I go to sleep and I know where as soon as someone said something to me one time, and I'm gonna tell you, she called herself a Caribbean queen. She's the only one that I ever said something to. And I was telling her about when I worked at AIG, I think it was AIG, and I told her about somebody, and I told her about these white potatoes that this woman that was from Barbados, her mom used to bring me these white potatoes. They were sweet potatoes though, and it was sweet bread. She was from Barbados, so whoever that Caribbean queen was that I showed, yeah, she still talks. And she never tries to go against me. So I'm always send her money because she gave me a heads up about a motherfucker like you. Because you don't even like the fact that you from tell people the truth that you from your pop from Barbados, ain't he? And where your mom from? Tell the truth. You motherfuckers don't like to tell the truth on here. Tell the truth where your mother and your father from. Your father from Barbados. Bitch, don't make me go into just my memory and tell you, yeah, what you told me. And if it was a lie, then you can't be trusted. So you show that you're a lie right on live while I'm showing that I'm telling the truth. So I don't give a fuck about this because I don't give a fuck about making money off of Mo3's name. I pay attention to what his mother says. How many of y'all gonna make it without her son? You may proceed and go live. I'm giving you permission to go live and do whatever and say whatever the fuck you want. Because the only thing you're gonna do is talk shit. Somebody's getting ready to hype you up. And the last thing you're gonna do is, which is something that I would never do, is show some nudes. That's your last play. Show more nudes. And you'll get those numbers that you're looking for. Because you want to be a star at 60 fucking years old. Good luck.